Ah, hello folks, good evening. Good evening. Let's go straight over, shall we? Boom. Sure everything's going right, all the sounds in the right place. Everything's doing what it's supposed to be doing. We'll carry on with the Pathfinderiness. Because the bot has just decided to give up completely today. About 10 minutes late, and it's not even going to try, is it? No, it's not even going to bloody try. So we're going to skip the bot entirely and just go the Bill Riley way. I'll just fuck it, we'll do it live. I am exhausted today. I wasn't sure. Oh, I didn't manage to make it on yesterday because I wasn't home. And then today was a very busy day. So I pushed back the start time by about an hour. And it got to about... Then it finished earlier than I was expecting. But I was still exhausted. So I decided to use my extra hour to rest. Then I got restless. And I wanted to play more Pathfinder. So we'll just carry on with the Pathfinder. And we'll carry on from where we stopped last time. Where the sneaky demons just hid the bloody banner. And now we carry on trying to find this bloody banner. I'll be drinking tea in the process. Lovely. Right, what happened last time? Where were we? We had Citadel Walls. We dealt with, unfortunately, with Staunton's brother. We dealt with Joran. And then we went to pick up... Then we dealt with that ritual that was happening over here. Then we went in here and dealt with the ambush at the trap side over here. We opened the sides, we got the stuff.
The world is full of wonder.
Let's do a pause, make sure no buffs are timing out here, because we have... Blade Poison is going to last forever, Mage Armor is going to last forever, Magic Weapons are going to last forever. Any stable buffs? Veil of Heaven will last for a long time. You went down, so your Mage Armor got removed, I think.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Can you give it? Can you pop a Mage Armor off there? Give me a Mage Armor over there, please. And then Aru is here as well. Aru, at some point, will probably Hurricane Bow into the next fight, if required. But right now, we did a rest. Sela get back on the damn horse. The horse is again also on the verge of death. But yeah, let's actually carry on, shall we? Oh yeah, we went and fought the pit of ghouls. This massive, horrific pit of ghouls. We'll catch up to Sela. Oh, there's stuff for us to pick up here, is there? Okay. Really? Single bit of armor. Sure, why not? Hello.
With grace?
The crack in the wall reeks of something evil. For a moment, you feel touched by the breath of the abyss. Oh, I can tell that the abyss is here, yes. That crack of wall isn't required. You can see the abyss on the bloody floor. Yes, the abyss is here. How could you tell? I can tell because it's everywhere. Right. Let's move over and see if we can catch up then, shall we? Oh yeah, Yaniel, hi. Sword of Valor is waiting for you. Hurry now. If we must. A little bit at a time so that... That is a chest over there. Okay, cool. That is a usable chest.
Uh-huh.
Is it the actual one then? Are they just doing that over and over again? That's the actual Sword of Valor. That trap was tripped early. I don't like this room. I do not like this room.
My time to shine.
This is okay. Do important buffs. See invisibility. Anything else that wants to be triggered right now. Minute a level. Bless yourself. Bless your own weapon. You haven't got any buffs to worry about. Any buffs you want to give out? See invisibility yourself.
We'll make things right.
You have any buffs you want to use? You can cast a bunch of the death wards. Yeah, let's get some death wards out. get some death wards out. One more death ward on Aru. Okay. Because that's things on the ground here. Oh, this is a spinny puzzle. This might be a spinny puzzle. Okay, this is a spinny puzzle. Okay. Hello. Yeah, what's okay? Whoa, things just happened all at once there. So I think, wait. Spoiling my fun, mortal? You'll regret that. Okay, initiative checks. Checks Stone Cold, which is the AoE in charge. Will saving throw succeeded. Shadow effect ignored. Shadow effect. Wendu takes the full damage of shadow something or other. Bite on Chandra. Okay, so let's see. Let's have a look at you, shall we? Who are you? Use Toriax. Level 9 rogue, level 7 outsider. Close attacks. Cast spells Shadow Evocation. Fireball, Lightning Bolt, Shout, Volcanic Storm, Ice Storm spell. I'm assuming it was a Stone Call? It doesn't say Conjuration. Conjuration could do Stone Call? No, you could summon any Wizard Conjuration or Stone Conjuration spell. I'm assuming Shadow Evocation can use Stone's Call, because it's the same kind of family as Volcanic Storm and Ice Storm. I'm assuming you can, it just doesn't say that you can. Because that happened there. There's a... Bites, okay, right. So who's doing what? Aru, hi. Get stuck in immediately? Also, what are your numbers? Touch AC is 19. Flat-footed, you're not flat-footed, so it's relevant.
I will resist.
I'll do. Chandra, take a step back. Oh, you didn't. You need to. Okay, right. Let's actually get you really, really buffed here. I can do 3, right? I can do 3. So we will extend range, blue flame blast, use Toriax over here. 46. Nenio, are you immune to fear? You're not immune to fear. Nenio, please do your best. Spell resistance is 26, so you have to roll a 9. It's actually more likely than not. That's a 60% chance. Okay. Sela? That'll do. Wendu, take a step back.
I'll rip you apart.
And you take a step back as well. And your touch is not too bad, so Scorching Ray. 1. That's fine. Right. I was hoping you weren't gonna have a second turn, but Shout happened. So use a Shout. Ember Fort saving throw failed. Will saving throw succeeded. Yeah, because that's Shadow. Shadow effect ignored there. That wasn't Shout. That was. So none of you are stunned, right? Bewildering injury. Other than that, no, you're fine. Harmlessly passes through. Hang on. Are you incorporeal? You are incorporeal. Okay. Thankfully, everything's magic here, so it's not too much of a problem. But still.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, Chandra. Same as before, please. Blue flame blast. That'll do. And get a quick heal off on the damn horse. Okay, so Shit. Why is my Alt key not working? Why is my Alt key not working? My Alt key is not working and I don't like that. Why is it not working? Story axe, we have full of color spray. And I'm gonna do a quick load here just to see if I can fix this, because that's weird. My Alt key isn't working. My Alt key should be working. Ah. Yeah, the bot still hasn't done anything. It's been out for 20 minutes. Bot still hasn't woken up yet. Oh, for God's sake, bot. Give me grief. Right. Why are you not... It's tab. Alt is a different game. Right, okay. See, I've been playing Solasta on offside, so it's tab, not alt. Pickalocks here. That'd be why it's not working.
Here.
Anything here?
Is there more?
No good. And you? Hey, Tritosi!
I'm glad I was useful to you.
And a couple more things over there. Nothing real special. And okay, so... Do we know what these things are supposed to look like? Okay, I'm assuming that one is almost right. Okay, okay, you can probably figure this out. Okay, so... Oh, hellfire. Okay, everyone out the way.
You need me.
Everyone out the way. Unless you're specifically here, just get out the way.
We'll make things right. I'm prepared.
Okay, then we don't have to worry about one person alone. Okay, so... You? Okay, give me pen and paper. Okay, so we have composed of 3 rings in the center. So we have center, ring, ring, ring. Then you have button 1, button 2, button 3, button 4. Central button is button 1. Button I'm at is button 4. Then there's 2 is on the left, 3 is on the right. Then we have center, ring, ring, ring of A, B, and C. This is C, okay? And this is center, ring, ring, ring. Fortunately, I need a third way of measuring things. Letters and numbers. So, hang on, so... Okay, so it's button A is central button, button B is left button, button C is right button, button D is bottom button. Then we have T for top, L for left, and R for right. Then they have like outer ring is ring 1, then ring 2, then ring 3, then center. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so button D so D is top ring 2 times 2, left ring 1, and right ring 3 consistently. So then button B button B is top ring 3, left ring 2, then right ring 1 times 2. Button C, of course it is, it's left 3 times 2, right
Another
2.
volunteer?
I'm assuming... Yep. Can you just ban you, please? And that must be top 1. Right. Right, it's top 1, and the middle. And the middle one, which is A, there's all the 3s. Top 3, left 3, right 3. Okay, so that's kinda... So what I need a top 2, but it only does it twice in a row. Oh, okay. Sure, why not? That was interesting, I suppose. That was not intentional at all. I literally just wrote down what the buttons do and that solved the puzzle. Okay. I guess. Right then, so is this it? Is there something there? There's a door over there. Okay, let's loot this real fast.
I finished here.
A spear? A evil outsider's bane spear +2. Does anyone want to use an outsider's spear? It's a spear +2 that's evil outsider's bane, so it's not a bad one. There's an additional it'll be a +4 versus evil outsiders, which is every demon, which dealing an additional 2d6 damage. So that's actually a pretty damn decent weapon. Who wants to use it? It's the big question. Who can use it? You technically can. It's a +4 for you, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. You, possibly?
Sure, reporting for duty.
Hey, Bosk. Two-handed spear. No, I'll have to give it to. We'll keep that around. That seems like a useful weapon, so we'll keep that around. Okay, well here it is then. Here is the Take the Sword of Valor. The real one, I hope, this time. An ancient relic, the banner that Iomade once carried into battle after being raised in a visible public place. The Sword of Valor will gain divine powers and bar the demons from using their teleportation abilities. Yes, please. We actually managed to grab it this time, do we? Cool, we actually got the Sword of Valor. Good. Hey, who's making that noise? Abracandalu's votary and a Iomade cultist. And a Baphomet cultist. Iomade cultist. That's what we are. Okay. Blast him. Really, I can't even do... Hang on. Is that right? 6 out of 6, so that's reducing it by... 2. No, that is right. Really? We can do... That's 13 to 73. I think I did the best in this, didn't I? If I use one of these, I can use one of... I basically can do... Yeah, I can maximize that to guarantee the full damage. Or I can empower it to maybe allow for more damage. Alternatively, I can just cast Blue Flame Blast and hope for the best. That works. Nenio... You still got a lot of health left, right? Okay. Phantasmal Clear it is. That worked beautifully, Nenio. Thank you very much. Going over there. Thank you, Nenio. That works lovely. Wendu. Lob one over there. And Aru, finish you off. Oh, and a Nabasu. Hi, you've joined in a weird time. Same with your friend before you. God, this method doesn't...
Beg me to stop.
Are you still... we done now? We good? Okay. We okay now? Okay, we're okay now. Good. Anything interesting here? Masterwork glaives. Oh, I'm gonna grab a lot. Might as well.
So exciting. I sense something.
It's in a trap. Aru, would you please?
I finished here.
Would you
Is
kindly?
there more?
There are claw and tooth marks on the broken bones of unknown prisoners.
With grace.
They've been eating. Not actually hurt, are they? Nope. They keep taking a smidge of damage, but other than that, we're fine. Okay, let's grab everything, shall we? We'll dump stuff later on if we have to. Tea time. The legendary banner of the Crusaders is right in front of you. A drop of blood falls onto it from where? The wound on your chest must have reopened and is now bleeding again. You touch Iomede's holy banner to brush away the scarlet droplet when you freeze abruptly. All of a sudden, you are aware of your own powers. You are no longer a grain of sand resisting the countless armies of the Abyss. You are something greater. Like Iomede once rejected her humanity to ascend and gain divinity, you are ready to take the first step on the path to gaining power. But what will your power look like? Now is when we pick our mythic path. We actively pick our mythic path of what path we're going to go down, which is the choice we have. This basically locks it in for the foreseeable future. Not the infinite future, but just for the foreseeable future. You need to choose which mythic path you're going to follow. This choice will greatly affect the following events. However, no matter what your reasons for choosing one of the paths are, be it powers or aesthetic preferences, remember there are no wrong choices. That is true. That is very, very true. There are 4 more that we haven't got here. 4 more? Yeah, there are 4 more we haven't got here at the moment. Although we can only have 6 at this point. Because I tried to get as many as we could. Just for this screen here, you'd pick different things. The one that we haven't got here is the Aeon. We don't have the Aeon because we had to do that specific thing at the end of Act 1 to keep the Aeon choice open for us. We didn't do that thing. So the Aeon path is close to us, but our choices are at the moment Angel. Whereas the Angel is a mighty champion of good who sets a shining example for the Crusaders, smiting demons with a sword of holy flame. Those who fight alongside the Angel can be certain that they will be protected, healed, and even resurrected in the event of their untimely demise. And Angels have, among other things, they can summon Spirit Paladins. They have their Angelic Halo. While Angelic Halo is active, whenever an ally suffers damage, they receive fast healing equal to the Angel's mythic rank for 1 round. Blinding Light. Whenever the Angelic Halo is active, an enemy that attacks the Angel the first time in a round must pass a Fortitude saving throw, which would be 10 plus half your character level, which is currently 9 or 8, possibly 8, plus your mythic rank, which will be 3, plus your highest ability modifier, which is 5. So 10 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 is 20 something or other, or be blinded for 1d4 plus 1 rounds. On a successful saving throw, just become dazzled instead. In Piercing Rays, whenever Angelic Halo is active, all enemies in a 50-foot area suffer the penalty of spell resistance equal to 1 plus half the Angel's mythic rank, as well as a penalty to all saving throws equal to half the penalty of spell resistance. And this is just like the stuff they show you here, because if you go into class progression, there's a lot of interesting things. You get your Angelic Halo, which improves, Sword of Heaven, which gets better as well. You can start learning angelic spells. As a 3rd rank, Angel receives the ability to cast mythic spells. And if you are a cleric, an oracle, or some other kind of divine caster, you can combine your spellbook with the mythic spellbook to add those together. You summon better and better things here. We're not going to go Angel. Angel is like the lawful good choice. You have the lawful evil, the chaotic evil choice, which is Demon. The Demon is the epitome of rage. A little push is all that is needed to break their self-control and turn them into a force to be feared, by enemies and friends alike. It is up to the Demon to decide whether to allow their inner abyss to take control, or to fight it, chain it, and bring it to heel. You give in to the beast within, and you become a demon, and then the power of the abyss courses through the demon waiting to be unleashed. The demon can enter demonic rage as a free action. The demonic rage lasts until the end of combat. While in demonic rage, demons brings +2 in attack rolls, damage rolls, cash level checks, and reflex saving throws. This DC for all saving throws against the demon's spells and abilities are increased by 2. These benefits increase by 1 at 6th and 9th mythic ranks. You can use mythic ranks more times per day. Starting at the 4th mythic rank and every rank thereafter, demons gain a demonic aspect. These aspects use other demons as inspiration and follow their demon to focus their rage more effectively. You get to pick different demons and get to do different things depending on the demons you pick. And you grow claws at will, gaining claw attacks. So you gain basically loads of extra attacks and damage to close combat. But you also become a caster. You don't become a full caster, but you have a lot of abilities that would benefit a caster as well. Like, and then there are no choices. You can go any path can take anything. Demonic claws, true demon kind. At 5th rank, you gain immunity to poisons and electricity. Deadly natural weapons. All natural weapons ignore damage reduction of demons and count as having a +2 enhancement bonus. All demon natural attacks count as primary attacks, which means you make them at your full base attack bonus. You can summon greater and greater demons. You can summon Vuroks, Gilberliths, Uliodrus, Painagis, Lilitus. Lilitu is basically what Manago is. You basically summon one of Manago's sisters. Rolikai, or a full-on Baelor. Again, you actually probably summon them. It's not like when you can summon something and they can break your control. No, you get to keep them. Minor aspects of demons, major demonic aspects, actual wings, major demonic aspects again, demon aspects of full-on demon lords. You get to have so many abilities, like major demonic impact aspects, demon lord aspects like the aspect of Arishkagal. Any attack targeting you during demonic range has a 50% chance to miss. Descari, all your energy damage dealt while in demonic range becomes unholy, and physical damage ignores damage immunity. Cabriri, every time you kill an enemy, you heal. Nocticula, once per demonic range, you can use this ability to grant one ally all the benefits of the demonic rage, including the effects of your active aspects and major aspects as a free action. So basically, you spread your entire demonic rage to some other person as well as you. Pazuzu, you basically get haste. You get additional speed and an additional attack, which stacks with haste. So you get even more speed and then more attack if you have haste as well. Then Sokoth Benoth, during a demonic rage, any spell or ability cast by the demon makes the affected enemies roll saving throws twice and take the worst result. So a lot of very interesting things here. And then you have the Lich, which is the neutral evil choice, I think. The ultimate ruler of undeath. The Lich is a being who has transcended the narrow confines of life itself. Powerful beyond imagining, the Lich can create limitless hordes of undead to remake the world to fit their vision. First things first, you get a skeletal champion immediately. You get a powerful undead minion, a skeletal champion. It'll become more powerful as you gain new mythic ranks, just like your companions. This skeleton champion can use any items and also has all the weapon proficiencies. Being undead, it is also subject to all the bonuses that undead get, being under the command of the mythic Lich. Liches are huge spellcasters, like phenomenal spellcasters. And you get some crazy Lich powers. Lord Beyond the Grave. You can use the command Undead ability at will. All undead under your command within 50 feet of you gain a bonus to Strength, Dex, and Charisma equal to half your mythic ranks +1. All their attacks ignore any kind of damage reduction that can be ignored. Chandra Nalar, Lady of Death. Leader of a small cult of undead created by her own hands, Chandra Nalar became famous at the double command of the 5th Mondavian Crusade. Basically, you have your own. You basically become a Lady of Death and have your own cult. Dark Rites means Lich and all her, in this case, companions in a 30-foot radius cast spells as their cash level is 2 levels higher. Which is huge. You can upgrade your skeleton. Your skeleton gotta be basically you get another companion who just joins your party. And I don't think it counts as a companion. It counts more like a pet. I don't think it takes up one of your slots. And you can have either a marksman, which is basically really good at using bows. He has a lot of bow abilities. You can get the assassin, which is like a rogue, a vanguard, which is a tank, or a executioner, which is basically a two-handed fighter, I think. Yeah, two-handed weapons, sword and shield, defensive stuff. Rogue with two weapons, and then or a marksman, and they get really, really strong. Again, you can summon Fallen, summon Plague Beast Mastodon, summon Plague Beast Mastodons, plural, summon Ecorche, whatever that is, Nightshade Nightcrawler, and Ecorche, and Ravener Dragon. Less variance. Then the Trickster, which is the chaotic neutral choice. You basically become a leprechaun. For the trickster, nothing is set in stone, because every stone can be smashed to pieces, if one is powerful enough. With every tweak and twist they make to the world, the trickster shatters mundane understandings of reality, often simply for the fun of it. And you get a lot of crazy things. First of all, you get built-in sneak attack. Sneaky Quack. If a character can catch an ally when they are unable to defend themselves effectively from their healing, she can heal a character, a vital spot for extra healing. Basically, you get to sneak attack heal. Whenever you heal someone who's denied, who's flat-footed, you basically heal an additional d6 per d6 of your sneak attack. This additional healing, a lot of stuff that the trickster does is taking the piss. A lot of their abilities just are taking the piss of things that happen in the game. You get things like summons, which are silly things, like summon drunk bear, and a lot of spells that, while powerful, just take the piss. Then you have the Aeon, which is basically the lawful neutral choice, which basically makes you like a spiritual Judge Dredd. You can't really check it here, unfortunately. But the one we were going to go for is the Azata. A rebel and a fighter for freedom and good, the Azata acts on instinct and trusts in spontaneous decisions. The Azata easily befriends those who don't fit into the neat ranks of the official crusade and does not issue commands, but rather inspires allies to fight. At 3rd rank, which means now, the Azata gets a dragon as a companion, animal companion. Unlike normal animals of its kind, in animals, companions' hit dice, abilities, skills, and feats advance as the Azata gains mythic ranks. And superpowers, Azata can choose from her superpowers to enhance herself. You get to summon more things: Mastodons, Mondvanic Nivas, Gale Azatas, Diva Azatas, Astral Divas, both of those, and then Hamadryad at the end. You have some songs and stuff: Dragon Companion, Song of Heroic Resolve. The Azata starts a performance that grants all allies within 50 feet a luck bonus on all saving throws equal to half the mythic rank. Whenever an ally under this effect makes a successful saving throw, the ally is healed for 2d6 plus mythic rank, which is currently 3. You get superpowers at levels 4, 6, 8, and 10. You get additional mythic abilities, mythic feats, Song of Broken Chains, a lot of different songs we can sing because that was part of being a Azata. But yeah, we're going to go totally for the Azata. Now, where's my little list of things I need to do? Okay, right, yes. So we get now we're mythic rank 3. We're gonna get kinetic overcharge, which means our gather power ability now reduces burn by an additional 1. So our gather power ability now lowers burn by 3 or 4. I missed the chance. And we're gonna get some. We're gonna start getting some spells. We're not really gonna cast them. We're not really casting spells. We're not really a caster. Chandra is not really a caster. So we're gonna start picking up some spells, but we'll get spells that don't need us to have stats. We'll get things like Bless, because we don't care about Bless. Bless doesn't care about your stats in any way, shape, or form. Like Bane cares about the DC, has a DC to ignore. Our DCs aren't going to be great. Challenge Evil has a DC to ignore. Command has a DC. Haze of Dreams has a DC. Hypnotism has a DC. Sleep has a DC. Sleep shouldn't have a DC. Unbreakable Heart doesn't have a DC, so we'll pick up this as well. Unbreakable Heart basically means that target creature gains a +4 bonus on saving throws against mind-affecting effects that rely on negative emotions, such as despair, rage, or fear effects, or that will force them to harm an ally, such as confusion. If the target is already under such an effect when receiving this spell, that effect is suppressed for the duration of the spell. Which means basically it's a very quick undo. It is a very, very quick undo or cure confusion or cure fear on a single target, but still. We'll pick up that. We'll pick up Unbreakable Heart. And we'll pick up Sleep. Why the hell not? There's literally no point. We're not a caster. We are not a caster. So there's no real thing to look forward to here. But there we go. Summon Mastodon, Song of Heroic Resolve, a Dragon Companion, and Kinetic Overcharge. Bam. It also means, I believe, that our banner is specifically tailored to us as well, I think. And everyone else gets a mythical level as well. The wound on your chest closes and the drops of blood spilled on the Sword of Valor burst into transparent flames. A wave of fire rushes out from the blood and across the entire banner, transforming it and emblazoning it with new colors. Power descends upon you, suffusing your mortal body, remaking it in its image. It fills your body up to the brim, breaking bones and tearing muscles while at the same time healing them. You raise your head, acutely aware that the winds of freedom will be at your back from now until eternity.
I feel a warm breeze blowing on my face. It smells like sun, happiness, and meadow grass. I will follow you. I will follow your call, wherever it leads me.
You are the chaotic good type, so that... Well, the Azatas are followers of Desna, and yeah, it just works perfectly well for Aru.
So much joy. I feel like laughing. I don't even know why.
If our crusade turns into a full-blown circus, at least it'll make me feel like a serious paladin in comparison.
What an interesting turn of events. Such intriguing power. Girl, if you should suddenly expire, I would be happy to dissect your remains.
I think Nenio says that no matter what happens. And you don't have anything to say, Gwendu, because you're evil. So I don't think you have anything specific to say about this. Now is not the time to linger. We can reflect on events later. Now is the time to act. So we hang the new Sword of Valor, which I think changes... I think it changes? Yeah. Yeah. All the demons get debuffed. All the allies get buffed. Would win this? I don't know. I've never picked demon. Probably. Wendu herself has been powered up by demons, so that might have been something she would talk about. Oh, we're going back. We're doing another flashback. Oh, back to the very beginning.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Milady, this creature's about to die. Shouldn't you?
Featherfall. That's why we didn't die when we fell down the ravine, because we had Featherfall cast on us by.
See, Suture? Shouldn't has no place here. I've waited for a very long time.
But
now
WotR,
the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Canopus, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
The laboratory? I hate that foul place. But I dare not disobey you, milady.
Forgive me this little masquerade.
This is why I say you can quite happily have at least 10 playthroughs of this game, because there are 10 different mythic paths. With Angel, Demon, Azata, Lich, Trickster, Aeon, and then 4 more, which I'm not going to say until we get to that point. But yes, so there are easily at least 10 different playthroughs you can do this, and everyone has a slightly different alignment as well. So if you want, you can be like chaotic evil. Go ahead, pick a demon, do that, or hell not. You want to be like neutral evil Lich, lawful neutral Aeon, lawful good Angel, chaotic neutral Trickster, chaotic good Azata, stuff like that. And the other ones have like lawful evil, neutral good, chaotic evil again, and then just neutral. But there's a lot of interesting things, and so you can quite happily have 10 playthroughs of this game, at least. Anyway. Yaniel says in a different voice, one that sounds vaguely familiar. Suddenly the illusion vanishes.
I am Arilu Vorlesh, also known as the architect of the world wound.
There's something off about the stranger's appearance, like you're only seeing half of a painting or looking at her with one eye closed. Her silk dress and expensive jewelry at odds with the set of unfamiliar tools and ink-smudged hands.
Watch it. She's deadlier than a dozen demons. The betrayer of humanity. Her words are poison and lies.
Oh, Lady Arilu. I, Nenio, am your most devoted admirer. Your research is an invaluable contribution to the development of science on Galarion. And this experiment with a world wound is simply groundbreaking. May I please have your autograph?
One look from Arilu and Nenio falls silent.
You've handled the power of the Sword of Valor well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valor once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you. Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
Wherever you go, things change. Someone who lived dies, and someone who died is saved. Objects that were one thing become another. Why?
Don't know, Ember. Don't know.
Without realizing it, this mad girl just asked a very important question. But for now, I shall let you seek the answer yourself.
You've helped me twice already. In Canabris, when we fell into the caves, and here, pointing the way to the Sword of Valor. Why would a half-demon, Discari's favorite, ever do such a thing?
I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. Laying the foundation. I am called the Architect for a reason.
Fair point.
I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the world wound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
Bye.
They choose to stand against me?
Oh, we're fighting? I guess we are. Well, say hello to Ivu, our new companion. Ivu, the I think it's a pseudo dragon? Ivu, level 10 chaotic good Havoc dragon. Fantastical stats already. Abilities: immunity to sonic damage, extra planar immunity to confusion, sickened, nauseated, chaotic good, sleep, immune to paralysis, airborne, immune to trip, charge, breath weapon. Has a sonic breath attack. Lovely part of it, Ivu's awesome. Well, Ivu looks amazing. Yeah, so that and armor proficiency, light barding, lightning reflexes, power attack. You come in with you have several attacks. I'm not sure how you. I lost count of how many attacks you've got. Class, you are a full-on level 10 Havoc dragon at the moment. Do you have a spellbook? No spellbook. I believe Ivu becomes a caster later on. But yeah, Ivu. That's just charge. We'll move that from there. I don't care about you. That can go away. That can go over there. Ivu, move over here, please. Breathe on them. Did you just... Hang You just killed something. How? Breath weapon. 13 damage there. They all... 0 damage to the Babao. Why? They failed their saving throws. No idea. Discari Cultist. We're going to... Archer over there. Good, that'll do. Oh, okay, I think they're just popping fantastically. There's nothing special here. Okay, let's do a quick cross-examination of what we gotta deal with here, because a lot of stuff potentially was just added to our lists. Spells? You can put spells over here. The summons can go down here. Saddle Up eventually will go there. Song of Heroic Resolve, that can go there. Smelled some bad breath, Ivu. Bless, that can go away. We have here, still have Light of the Angels. That's fine. Point blank shot, fine. Here's what if you do soul there. Anything else you have to worry about here? We have Oh, we no longer summon what we had before. That got replaced with a new thing. Oh, hang on. We've been off this entire time, Hair Familiar. Bloody hell. Hair Familiar... We've been doing this entire time without our bonus to initiative checks and perception checks. Bloody hell. Yeah, so that now... That reduces burn by 1 for being an elementalist, for 2 because you're a... Hang on, let me get this completely, totally right, because this is complicated now. Class. So, Gather Power usually reduces burn by 1. Elemental Burnout, when you're at max burn, furthermore, Elemental Engine, while being at maximum burn, doubles those bonuses, and when it uses Gather Power, reduces burn by an additional point. So, that's 2, plus Kinetic Overcharge is 3. So our Gather Power low lowers our point by 3, which means we can use an empowered an empowered Blue Flame Blast for free. Which was 15 damage each. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god. 52 plus 25 plus times 1.5, sure. Alright, everyone else has got a bunch of mythic powers to do as well. Should we go through this now? Yeah, let's go through this now. Alright, Wendu. Slightly work a little bit. Right. You have your mythic abilities. You're doing ranged stuff, so distracting shots would be kind of nice. But if you hit an enemy with a ranged attack, they receive a penalty on AC against melee attacks equal to half your mythic rank for 1 round. At the moment, that's 2. What else are the other choices we've got here? Ranging shots? Could be. The bigger they are? Potentially, yes. That's actually kind of decent as well. Hang on. I base your stuff off of the arrow stuff. What's arrow stuff going to be? Distracting shots. Absolutely, positively. Distracting shots. And that's the same thing for arrow. Sealer? You currently have Abundant Smite. I think is what we're getting here. Abundant Smite, is that what we're getting here? Battle Meditation Ascendant. So, always a chance. We're getting that eventually. Summons, Battle Meditation, Best Jokes, Boundless Healing, Brutality Incarnate. No, it's fine. Elemental Barrage, Emergency Help Enduring Spells, Enforced Vigor, Ever Ready, Exposed Vulnerability. Every third hit with a ranged weapon against the same enemy deals 1d6 per 2 mythic ranks divine damage. Maybe. Mythic Charge? Down the line, yes. Your charge attacks deal additional divine damage equal to 1d6 per mythic rank. So it's additional 3d6 in divine damage right now. You know what, we'll do Abundant Smite for now. You can use your smite an additional 2 times per day, so you can remember to keep smiting. Nenio. There we go. Of course, Nenio isn't a choice. We have immediately we go Improved Abundant Casting, which means you get an additional 4 slots for level 4, 5, and 6 spells. And Ember. Same. Absolutely the same. Absolutely positive. So, you got things. Beneficial Curse. Yeah, so you gain an additional curse, but it gives you no penalties. So you could choose to have one of the curses you haven't already got, but you don't get none of the downsides for it. So Demonic 1 gives you bonuses on persuasion checks and stuff like that, but you'd suffer persuasion checks and diplomacy. You don't suffer that anymore. Hellbound, lame. You basically you're never reduced to encumbrance, and your land speed isn't reduced. Plagued is you are immune to Sickened, but you don't take the penalty to disease effects. Powerless Prophecy, you aren't staggered for the first round of combat, and you gain Uncanny Dodge. Pranked is Really? That's literally you just gain fairy fires as non-abilities. That's horrible. Wasting. You get +4 competence bonus against saving against disease, but you don't have the -4 penalty on charisma checks. Wolf scarred face. You can a bite attack, but you don't have the fail chance and stuff like that. Honestly, the only one that's useful is blackened. Blackened is the only helpful one. Best jokes, boundless healing, cleaving shot. You're gonna get improved abundant casting because of course you're getting improved abundant casting. You insane. More casting for you? Yes, please. Ooh, Howie. Witch Wandering Hex. This ability lets you select any witch hex and grants you the ability to use it. Okay, this means you get more. You just get another hex. Sure, don't worry about that. Unstoppable and the result. Improved abundant casting, of course it is. You get to cast way more spells now. I mean, you get to cast 9 spells of levels 4, eventually 5 and 6 as well. Nenio again has the same thing, so you know, got way more slots of this stuff, so way more phantasmal killers. We can use it with more bloody abandon at this point. 5 as well. Here it goes. Fine, take a icy prison. There you go. Phantasmal killers. You got improved smite, so your smite gets a little bit more. You got, yeah, good. And we have some spells, but we get spells used per day, so we don't have to worry about that. So we'll never use sleep. We might use bless every once in a while.
I'll prove I am the best.
But yeah, so was it you get to have, eventually you'll have to get way more smites out the way as well. Let's get up here. Right, let's get Ivu in for let's get Ivu in formation as well. Ivu can quite happily be frontline. Oh, what? I guess this isn't quite the setup we're supposed to be using. No, this isn't exactly the setup we're supposed to be using. Hey, McSky! Right, let's carry on going down, shall we?
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Ivu. Ivu has great stats. Ivu's, look at the speed on Ivu. Holy crap. Oh, hi. Haru, you get some long-range shots off here. Is that possible? You're not point blanking, are you? No, you're not. Really have to move? You have got a longbow, right? Range 50 feet. Damn game balance. Baphomet cultist. He's not targeted. Why? Why is this not? I don't understand. Fine.
Prepare yourself.
Were they pushed back or something? What happened here? These aren't even targetable. Move down here. We don't do this. We turn that off real briefly. We open up, not that one. You open up you. Eruption. Blast it. Nenio can come down here. Cultist archers, Baphomet. Are they being pushed away? Are they running, or is what's happening here? I think these are running for some reason. Fireball. You hit Ivu. How dare you? How very dare you?
The light take you.
Good. Where are you going? Are you going down or going up? Can't remember. There's a bug feature where enemies that appear in the round are not targetable. Same thing happens with Sealess quest you did earlier, where the babaos appear. Oh, okay. Bill's main floor, or are we going down? We can't go down, because that's broken stairs, so we'll carry on here. So hey, Ron Bottom. Hey, 220. Why are you running? Why are you running? No, it's fine. Take this there, sure. Take all this stuff. Right. Are we going up or not? Can't tell. Are we going up the tower or are we going into the room? Don't know. Let's go up to the tower.
How cute!
Tower summit? Are we going to the tower or am I going the wrong direction? I want to do the proper thing where you explore everything we're supposed to go before we do the thing we're supposed to do. Okay, this is definitely the place we're supposed to be. Light mace. Hi. Ooh, hello. Colossus marauders and stuff. We haven't seen you before. Hello, fly people. Evil outsiders, level 16 evil outsiders. Mind fog, droning wings. Yeah, we don't want them to get off any of this stuff. Absolutely not. Colossus Marauders, level 16. Actual Colossus, 16 as well. What's the difference between you two? You are Strength, Dex. Okay, you're just way more statted. You're way higher statted. That wisdom is huge. You're still flat-footed, are you? If you're still flat-footed, we're gonna make use of that.
Into the fray.
Invisibility, huh? Contagion, bubonic plague. What has it actually done for you? You're currently blind as well. So contagion, bubonic plague. On whom? Who did you bubonic plague? I don't think you bubonic plagued anybody, did you? Did you try to use it on anybody? What happened? I don't know. I can't get the pair of them, damn. Check see this horse. Oh, the horse. No, the horse is fine. Death's door and stuff, but other than that, you're fine. Iomane has no problems. 97. Nenio. Death! Wendu?
No match for me.
Aru?
Desna, guide my hand.
Ember. How much health have you got left? 9. Screw you. Oh, really? Ivu, please. 6, are you kidding me? God damn it, Ivu. Just boot him. Wow. That body went flying. Because what did we actually picked up something. What did we actually pick up? For this entire thing. We picked up the head cracker. A +2 mithril finesse wielding light mace. Whenever the wielder of this +2 with a light mace lands the first hit against the new target, the target has to pass a fortitude saving throw DC 15 or be stunned for 1d3 rounds. That's fine. Someone will find a use for that. Someone will find a use for that, I'm sure. How's my tea? My tea's finished. Fine. Let's get in the damn... Go back the way we came and go and carry on. Now we fly with butterflies.
Come at me, I dare you.
Come at me, bro. Go over there. Turn that off, turn that off. Give me... Hang on. A couple more people supposedly got rolled. There's a sheer votary, sure, but there's also a half-fiend... Got him! Ha! Guessed it! I guessed it. Screw you, buddy. Ah, what a guess. What a guess.
Make your peace.
I'm happy with that. That was pretty damn good, actually.
I'll rip you apart!
Ivu. You dare hit my... The Minotaur's there as well. The things we learn. You weighed down for some reason. You are weighed down for some reason. Why are you weighed down? Were you weighed down this entire time? I haven't given you anything new, have I? Don't know. I'm gonna choose... Yeah, fine. Hang on, wait. How are you still alive? Oh, because... Yeah, fine. Yes, I understand.
The light take you into the frame.
Okay. Smite good, no! The horse!
Away, you rascal!
I rolled a 1! Just double checking that was... Yeah, there's no... Yes, the 5% mischance. You can't hit from there, never mind. There you go. Wendu? You can't even move far enough. Can you not? I guess not. Ivu.
Surrender or else!
Hey, Baron Ortega!
Nice try. Didn't work though.
Okay, fair enough. Tila.
No glory without risk.
Thank you for thank you for running past that. Helps me a lot. Loot you. Loot you. Citadel's command. Loot this. Diamond dust, loot that. Old dwarven warrocks.
So exciting!
What's that?
A trip. Citadel command.
The struggles never cease. This is either us or them.
Omox. Omox. Immune to poison, stunned, polymorph, critical. Not fear. Liquid leap. They can use dimension doors as a swift action. Noted. They've also got slime gobbiness. Okay. Can you get a shot off on any one of them? Are we surprised? Or is this massive surprise round? Everyone's surprised.
No match for me.
Okay, I guess we're all surprised. Ivu. Tila. Go over there.
Light take you.
Aru.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, you might be too far away for that. Damn. Move up, move up, move up. Nenio, move up. You just killed the dog. You just killed my horse. Like, the horse is dead. We're gonna move.
I'll rip you apart.
Chandra Nalar. Do that. Do that. Fan of Flames. Oh, can't. Really? Fine, I'll get an Eruption out instead. We can probably get the pair of them, yeah. Uh, 97 plus 25 times 1.5. Wait, what? 48. 12d6 can never be 97. 12d6 can never be 97, because at the most 12d6 will be 72. $97 is 72 plus 25. Was it maximized? Did you have a maximized one? Dunno.
Into the fray.
Aru.
Desna, guide my hand.
Number move away. Hit with a lesser maximize, bolstered. Unfortunately, I haven't got controlled fireball, so I can't do that. Scorching ray. Menio. Roll 2.
This will leave a bruise.
Concealment. Oh, are you blind? Have you been blinded? You have been blinded with a sword. Damn, good. Wendu. Ivu. Chandra. Blast.
Your time is over.
No glory without risk.
Aru.
Make your peace.
How much health have you got left? 14. There you go.
I shall not
Aru.
stray from my path.
Cannot trap off. You get the horse back, I think, on on a long rest. You get the horse back, thankfully. Which means you currently you swapping to that. Well, we might have to long rest here anyway, because ouch. Longsword +1. Sell stuff. Just lockpicks, cooked paw. No, good.
With grace?
Actually, hang on.
Please, allow me.
Speaking of apprentice lockpicks. Oh, it's one of those disposable ones. It's like thieves' tools. I was thinking of thieves' tools. Okay. Can you get away with the rest here? I don't know. We have people definitely have to rest. You've got to rest, or at least get healed up a bit.
Trust in yourself.
Esmo, access, yes. Esmo, access, yes. I will help where I can.
Right. Okay. I guess that's it. There's nothing further on here. Okay, we are going back to where we came before then. Horse is going to stay dead on the floor for a bit. Let's rearrange the thing then. Oh yeah, you need healing as well.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Access, yes.
You know, I have a little bit of healing. That'd be nice.
Access, yes. Esmo, access, yes.
I can use one road at a time. Fair enough. Makes total sense. Okay. And we're going this way. Okay.
Danger ahead.
Half Fiend Furious Minotaur. Cultist Evoker cast Shield. That's a Calavakas over there.
I will resist.
Wendu?
No match for me. This kill is for you.
Thank you.
This cannot be happening.
Oh. Ember and Nenu are both dead. Okay, we're resting. We're properly resting this. No, hang on. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. Can we do this fight?
Cannot be happening.
Is it feasible to do this fight in any way, shape, or form? It might. The answer to that question just might be no. Staggered. Really? Okay.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Prepare yourself. Disappear.
Wendu.
I'll rip you apart.
I see prison on Sela.
Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Oh yeah, Chandra's down as well because shenanigans. Aru?
Desna, guide my hand.
Wendu? You say two people, a lot of people are currently down. Aru, can you please get the Evoker dead? Thank you.
They'll beg me to stop.
Right. Now, I'm probably gonna load, but I'm just thinking, how would I recover from this? Had I no choice? What would be my recovery process here? I don't think I've got any raised dead. I've got a couple Trendlev scales, I suppose. Yeah, let's give this a shot then. Let's see what would in fact happen if I use Trendlev scales. I've never actually used Wonder before, so let's figure it out. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Yes? This war must end.
That's gone, and you don't gain... Hang on, wait a second. You didn't gain negative levels? I thought you gained negative levels. So this Trendlev scale basically... You did not gain negative levels from that. You're still level 9? No, you did not gain any negative level. You did not gain any negative levels from that. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we'll just do that. We'll do this properly then. Really? That's... So this game chooses to autosave in weird places. We have to redo the Omos fight. Omos? I think it's Omos. Omox. Omox? Omos. The horse is also stupidly... I wonder the horse died immediately. The horse is already stupidly low health.
This war must end.
Heal the horse, please.
Esmo, access, yes. Esmo, access, yes. A bright future awaits us.
Right, are we still running low? Yeah, we are. Okay.
We will win this war.
Let's get out of the range of that damn trap.
Together we stand.
Are we ready to move out?
Oh, Nenio, god damn it.
Where do you want me?
Wendu.
I crave your commands.
Gonna give me bloody heart attacks. Aru.
Don't be swayed from my path.
Is there trouble?
Chandra. Ember.
I can do this.
Please,
Aru.
allow me. This is
Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Just get sneak so you can see. Never mind.
Clear your throat out.
Omox. It is Omox. And the third Omox.
This cannot be happening.
Who's next? Ivu. Nenio. Okay, get a shot out at the. Okay. Move over that way. Sela. Oh, you've been something or othered. What have you been something or othered by? You're all gooey for some reason. What is that goo? Oh, you seem to have that effect, but nothing seems to... There seems to be no actual effect for this. What is that? Charge slime... Immunity stuff, no, none of this stuff. Acid fog? Nope. Slime, nope. You have no idea what that is, because it doesn't seem to be listed anywhere, and it doesn't seem to be an active debuff on anybody.
The light, take you.
Aru? I'm trying to wonder if I can actually get away with casting Hurricane Bow or Sense Vitals. Give it a shot. Wendu?
No match for me.
Ember, step back over this way. Blast him. Ivu. Nenio. Thank you. Much appreciated. That'll do. And Sela.
Into the fray.
I will resist.
Thank you. We'll have a full-on rest as well.
You call.
Grab that first, please, Aro.
I finished here. Is there more?
Good point. Aru, have you got your things set up? Hurricane Bow, short Aru. Sense Vitals, short Aru. Grab this, grab that. Hello. We didn't grab that before. Just money. Okay, let's go for a rest. There. Make sure we're all make sure everything's set up properly. You're fine. You don't need anything. You are okay. You are now set up. Yep. You are fine. You can get an additional. At the moment, you'll actually benefit off Cat's Grace. You will actually benefit from Cat's Grace right now. That will not always be the case, but you do at the moment. In that case, we'll also change the buff setup for you. Cat's Grace. Limit to casting 2. You cast 1 of them. Yes. Good. So, rest up. Prep for sleepiness. Maspotage is the skill check up, isn't it? Yeah. Last purifying solution. God, we cut this close. We cut this so close. How evil does a person have to be for a paladin to be able to detect the evil within them? Can a paladin use their magic to sense, for instance, minor irritation or latent sympathy for demons? If you'd voice this, it would have been now. I don't know what to tell you, friend, but I think everyone can sense when another person is irritated. Everybody except you, that is. Facts, Sela. True facts. Right. Like. Long buffs. Important buffs. No paladins are incapable. No paladins are incapable of smelling evil. Smell evil. Be up here. Then it's going through this door where the shenanigans happen, right? So, Sela, get on the damn horse.
I will help where I can.
Do bless your weapon as well.
With grace?
Right.
Bathe in your blood.
Hopefully we won't be as surprised this time around. Nope, they got us in surprise. Apparently. Honestly, I don't think they should have gotten us in surprise, but they got us in surprise. Right. They're over there somewhere. I don't know exactly where they're over there. Okay, I need to use my stuff, so that's there, sure. If I hit both of these, I can then do a eruption somewhere back here. Do I trust it to be that over there somewhere? You know what? Let's guess. Yep, that worked. That worked beautifully. Kalavakas down. Archers down in India vote. I killed everything else. Yes. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Total guess based on where they were last time, and I killed everything back there in a single move. Chandra, you legend. Aru, just...
Prepare yourself.
And Sela... And a crit as well. Alright. That worked, I think. Grab everything here. In here. Through the door, please. Hello? Hang on. Am I missing something here in the map? There's a massive door over there I just didn't look at. They've been surprising us a lot lately. I'm not sure I'm fond of that.
Beg me to stop.
Thank you. Wendy just one-shots the room. Oh, one turns the room. There's a bed here? This room's like a little cleaner than the rest of Fortress. It's probably the warden's bedroom. Loot there. Loot there. Anything else in here? No runs. Okay. Hang on, what? I keep... Oh, it's over here. Right. Wrong side. Minago and Staunton Vane. Hello.
This is my time to shine.
Let's run, sweetie. Let's go. Why are you so slow? They're almost here.
I'm not going anywhere.
The dwarf's cracked voice sounds like rasping, rusty metal.
Don't you feel it? She's got that damn rag with her. I can't teleport. She's going to kill us.
Oh, hey, Nora.
If she kills us, then so be it. But this is my city, and I will fight for it to the end. And you, my love, you will be with me to the end.
Staunton grasps the chin of the demoness, sinking his nails into her tender skin, and pulls her face towards his, kissing her lips quickly before pushing her away. You know, a weird relationship there, Staunton.
This dwarf is a true knight, and that's why he is beyond saving. A demoness knows how to turn a person's good nature against itself. She did it deliberately, knowing that his sense of honor would be his downfall. I have also done this.
You are a succubus, after all.
Who let this mangy rat out of its cage? You made her a member of your party. The succubus whore found a way to betray even the Abyss. And you believe she'll be loyal to you?
Actually, yes.
Minago, my jailer, my torturer. You think I mean to do them harm? That she will suffer if I stand at her side? If that were true, why then would you try so hard to persuade her to cast me out?
Let's see here. Nine choices, well. Okay, skip the lawful and the evil ones, that's not happening. Staunton, enough of this madness. It's not too late to come back to the side of good, in case you want to redeem him. You seem to enjoy blaming others for your problems, Staunton, but you alone have forged your destiny and become a tracer twite over. Tell me, Staunton, why? Why do you fight on the side of the demons? Because we know that. We know why. Because he's got sunken fallacy all over him. Aren't you getting tired of fleeing from me, Minago? I might go for that. Minago, what's that on your place? I see you have quite a gathering of cowards and traitors here. Even Nura showed up. Aren't you getting tired of fleeing from me, Minago?
You have no idea how tired I am of you, mortal.
Ooh.
But never mind. Today, we will finally be done with you. Right, Staunton? Right, sweetie?
That was, in fact, a shrill and unnatural laugh. Minago, what's that on your face?
That's not your concern, mortal.
Oh, yes! She's because of all the holy stuff we've been doing. Like she's got like welts all over her and stuff and wounds.
The master has punished her cruelly for her failure in Canabras. As you can see, the leaders of the demons are as patient with their slaves as the Crusaders are with their commanders.
Sweetie, why are you telling her this? What does it matter?
Quiet.
Staunton's voice holds no emotion whatsoever, except perhaps weariness. The word that fell from his lips barely echoes, but nonetheless the demon immediately falls silent. Oh, go on then, fine. Now you can basically you can talk to me, Staunton. Tell me, Staunton, why? Why do you fight on the side of the demons?
You have the audacity to ask me that? I fight on this side because the other side didn't give me
we knew
a
this.
chance.
We know this.
Yes, I made a terrible mistake, and Dresden fell to the demons. The Queen should have had me hanged. I deserved it. But she found a far worse punishment for me. False mercy. When she spared me that day, she said she wanted to give me a chance to make amends. And I believed her. For 70 years, I've crawled on my knees, shedding my blood for Mendev. Only been spat in the face for it. For 70 years, I watched generations of Crusaders grow old and die, never once changing their tune about Staunton the traitor. What else could I give for my mistake? What more punishment could I suffer? How could I ever deserve forgiveness? And one day, I realized there's nothing I can do. The Queen had doomed me to a lifetime of humiliation. When I grew desperate, I only had two choices. To become my own executioner and carry out the sentence she rescinded that day, or go over to the other side. Put yourself in my place. Imagine yourself in that position. What would you choose?
I don't know. I haven't had a particularly nice time either in the River City. First there was the fire, then there were lots of other things. But I'm not angry at the people. I know they didn't do it out of malice.
Oh, girl. I should have followed your example dozens of years ago and found shelter in blissful madness. Maybe a feeble-minded beggar with no name and no memory would have been happier than the condemned traitor Staunton Vane. But now it's too late for that, too.
I suppose this is also going to be... I see you have quite a gathering of cowards and traitors here. Even Nura showed up.
You think I'd miss the chance to see Staunton wipe that grin off your smug face? For years, you self-appointed champions of good have treated us like dirt beneath your feet. If the demons will help us get our revenge, then we're with the demons.
I don't even know what are you in the sense of all this? Are with us? Who is us in this situation? Not a clue. I'm gonna try to redeem him. We want to try to redeem him. I think only the good one maybe gives you the chance to redemption. Everything else doesn't seem to work out that way. I don't think 3 is inherently true. I don't think he necessarily blames others for this. He's fully accepted what he's done. Oh, go on then. Let's pick one and be done with it. Staunton, enough of this madness. It's not too late to come back to the side of good.
The side of good? You mean Queen Galfrey's side? I've lost almost everything, but not my self-respect. If tyrants like her are good, then I surely belong in the abyss.
Forget about the Queen. She's not here. We're here. The Crusaders, your friends. Do you remember fighting side by side in the ruins of Canabres? Come back to us!
Hell yeah, Sela. Lay it down.
I have no friends. The Canabres Crusaders treated me like carrion. You personally did nothing to me. That's just because we barely know each other.
Well, there is no choice. I have to attack. There is nothing here. It's time to decide the fate of Dresden.
Right. No point in wasting time talking. To arms!
I was trying to waste as much time as possible.
Staunton, darling.
Stop whining! Didn't you swear your eternal love to me? Promised we'd rule Dresden together? Now shut your lying mouth and fight! Whatever end fate has in store for me, you will share it!
Oh, Nura as well. Okay, hang on. Yeah, Minago, Staunton Vane, and Nura. Nura, level 11 Bard. Chaotic Neutral as well. You're not even evil. You're not even evil, Nura. I mean, that's just shambolic. Right. Are we blessed, by the way? Mospatage. We aren't actually blessed. Makes no difference to me, because we're still gonna go, high. Boom! Nura goes down! Nura just goes down! Immediately popped. Oh, we didn't beat your spell resistance. You got a high SR. To be fair. Oh, Staunton has a decent SR as well. Interesting. Why do you have an SR, Staunton? Flat-footed, free movement, Shield of Faith. Resist fire, doesn't matter. Resist acid, resist cold, spell resistance. Heroism. You've got demon stuff. If you've got energy resistances, you've got demon shenanigans going on here. Strength Surge. You've been blessed by demons, haven't you? I'm not sure where it is, but there's definitely demon shenanigans going on with you right now. What are you? You're a war priest. Evil. Are you evil? Are you actually evil? Neutral evil. You are in fact evil. That explains why you have those things then. There's something that's giving you sacred armor. Really? Is that what the hell that is going on here? Those are abilities you have. You haven't actually used that. You've got sacred weapon and sacred armor. Soul Shear. 3 attacks per turn. Okay, well, whatever. Aru? No, yeah, Aru. Aru. You got Hurricane Bow, you got Sense Vitals. Get those shots out into Minago.
Desna, guide my hand.
Sela and Ione, and get over there. You know what?
The light take you.
Unholy Aura. What is that Unholy Aura you're saving against there? It's yours, isn't it? Oh, you have way less that health than I was expecting you to have. Unholy Aura. Each warded creature gains +4 deflection bonuses on AC and saves. Spell resistance 25, but you have a higher spell resistance anyway. You cannot be charmed or dominated, sure. If a good creature succeeds in a melee attack against a warded creature, the offending creature must take 1d6 point of strength damage. Oof. Yeah, okay, fair enough. You are just gonna go ahead and go.
I'll rip you apart.
Sure, reporting for duty.
Hey, Mort. Finally got it in the end, huh? Divine Power? Hey, did you just... You just killed my damn horse. Hang on, where did the babao come from? Did you summon a babao from somewhere? Cleaving... Okay, wait. Divine power. You can swift action divine power? Really? You killed the... Yomane. Cleaving finish lets you hit Sela as well. Then you attacked How many attacks have you got a turn, Staunton Vane? Because you attacked several times there. You attacked 4 times. 1, 2, 3. Cleaving finish. 4. Cleaving finish. Then the babao came out of nowhere. Sure. Who's it turn? Ivu. Hi. Oh, you got minus your strength, did you? Waves of fatigue. That did affect a couple of people here, unfortunately. Controlled fireball. Okay. Nenio. I think I keep steps back. Give me a phantasmal killer on... I mean... You're not immune to fear. You're not immune to fear. You have you're gonna die to HP. So, Staunton. Spell resistance. Damn you. You rolled a 1. God damn it. Nenio. Why? Chandra. Yeah. And now we're maxed out again, so we can't do that. So we'll remove the maximized. Blue fire, blue flame, eruption, empowered. Again, failed. How the hell are you still alive?
Make your peace.
You didn't. Why did you need to carry on your attacks? Sela, can you stand up or is it going to be a problem? Okay, you can't stand up. Woo! Enhance self.
Into the fray.
Right.
This kill is for
Got her.
you.
You stubborn ass! You want to die for a heap of rocks? Go ahead. I'm not staying here.
There is panic on Minago's blood-splashed face. Her lips are trembling.
No, my dear. You are. You will either fight to the bitter end, or I'll break your delicate little neck myself with these very hands.
Are you threatening me, my
Are
mortal
you threatening me?
toy? Me? And with what? With the power I gave you. You ungrateful beast! Give me back what's mine. Take him, he's yours. And Dresden too. I don't care about this fortress or this half-wit.
Minago stretches out her hand. A crimson spark flies out of Staunton's eyes and plants itself in her palm. Staunton freezes, stunned. He's silently moving his lips, which have turned grey in a flash like a fish out of water.
Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. Your humdrum little passions. Your constant squabbling. Your incessant accusations and excuses. You treat each other like dirt. Push weaklings like these two into our arms. And then you have the audacity to accuse us. Punish your traitors. Show countless times.
Where are you going? The fun is just starting.
Have fun with Staunton. You and he have similar ideas about what counts as entertainment. Take your filthy rag. Take your befouled ruins. You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We Lily two were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields.
How exactly are you going to run away now? You can't teleport.
So this is to be my fate? Well, I will fight for it to the end. Give me back what is mine. Take your filthy rags. Take your befouled ruins. You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We Lily two were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields. How exactly are you going to run away now? You can't teleport.
So this is to be my fate?
I've been betrayed by people and demons alike. Now my life really is worth nothing. But that doesn't mean you won't pay for it dearly. Come on, you scumbag! Kill me if you can! I don't care anymore!
Nah, the moment's gone, Staunton. Enough of this insanity. Lay down your weapon. Come back to us. You've been treated unfairly, but you can still make things right.
You really do believe that, don't you? You really think that you can still change something? Somehow bring a cursed soul back to the light?
I just got a hell of a lot of power, so maybe?
I wish I could believe like you do. Hope like you. But I know too well. There is no hope. I've been dead for a long time. As a matter of fact, the torment of the last few years, I might as well have spent them in the abyss. The only thing you can do for me is finish me off.
Heyo?
Let's get this over with.
They will break against our resolve.
Oh, hello. That was... what happened? Nora, are you still around? God damn it, Nora.
I will resist.
Goodbye, Nora. And Staunton Vane. Ivu, run away. What's this? Sword of Valor. Sword of Valor creates an aura with a 10-mile radius that affects demons and demon worshippers, giving them -4 penalty to AC and all saving throws. Does that work on you too? I don't know, it doesn't seem to. Just blast him. So anyway, I started blasting. 111. I am coming, Lady Death. Forgive me for being 70 years late for our date. Combat is finished. Nora, you still... Goddammit, Nora, you still alive? Ooh, a bunch of stuff. Cloak resistance +1. Headband of inspired wisdom +2. 14 versus 2 then. Really wonder if you could have saved him. You can if you pick a different path. I think if you pick Aeon. I think if you pick Aeon as your path, you can save him. You can judge him, like, officially. And I think that saves him. Cult of Physical Form, which is Dex and Dex Con. Full Carapace. Hey, Sinless! Hello, Raiders! Yo, what up? Hello, Raiders, what is up? Playing some Star Sector, nice. Hey, Scotton. Welcome. Welcome to my chat. I am Nemo. You may have gotten that. I am Captain Nemo. I've not played Cosmoteer in a long time. It was a fun game. It was a really fun game. I haven't had a chance to play it since it came out officially. What is Carapace? +2 full plate armor. Whenever an enemy lands a hit on the wearer of this +2 full mithril plate, the attacker has to pass a reflex saving throw DC 18 or suffer 1d3 points of damage to strength. Oh, okay. If the attacker passes the saving throw, they suffer 1d3 piercing damages. That's really cool. I'll just give you that to you immediately before we even get out of chance, because that's way higher AC than usual. Okay, you're gonna lose a little. You're gonna lose 4 damage, but I think you can. That'll make good on that. Then we had the Belt of Physical Form. Headband of Inspired Wisdom. Who needs Wisdom? Just AC Wisdom, that's fine. Who needs Wisdom? Who's a Wisdom class? None of the people I have is Wisdom. Like, Wisdom would be... like, Social. I'll keep that for Social. Belt of Physical Form is Dex Con. Which is exactly what I want. Boom. Dexcon belt, you get Dex belt. You get Giant Strength 4, is good. You got that belt there. Honestly, you have a con belt. Take a strength con belt. It gives you something. And you can just take a con belt. Why not? Ring of Protection. Red Salamander. Protection. Actually, you don't need a Ring of Protection, do you? Oh, Ring of Protection you can use. You've got Ring of Protection +2. I've got a Ring of Protection +1. You've got a Ring of Protection of... You don't have any Rings of Protection. Neither do you. Natural Armor +3? Really? Oh yeah, because that was for you, Iomine. Natural Armor +3. Does that work on you? Does that stack beautifully? Yeah, it does stack beautifully. Hands on Ember have an exclamation mark. Why? Oh, it's because it stacks... there's non-stacking bonuses. Blazes of Armor +1, but also has Mage Armor. They both give an armor bonus, so at the moment, only the Mage Armor is active. Because this is +1, the Mage Armor gives a +4. So if you see there, it says Armor +4 Mage Armor. If I remove, that's because it's the same bonus as the Armor bracelets. Sort by type again, please. That's the lucky die. Lesser Reach Metamagic Rod. Rings. Headband of Inspired Wisdom. Yeah, you're mostly okay, right? Yeah. Oh, you. What do you need? Let's give you... What can you get? You can use Mighty Fists, can't you? Yeah, you can. You got Mighty Fists. You don't need Wisdom either. Hang on. Cloak resistance, cloak resistance, cloak resistance, cloak resistance, cloak resistance, cloak of blood scent. Sure. And you got cloak resistance as well. Yes, so Ivo you can get cloak resistance too. I'll give you some barding at a later date too. You can use light barding, can't you? Yeah, you can use light barding. But yeah, I'm now an Azata. I've got butterflies around me, and I got a pet dragon. Right. Oh, and there's like the last thing as well, which was the glaive, the soul shear. +3 adamantine glaive. Whenever the wielder of this +3 adamantine glaive kills the target with it, it summons a demon till the end of the fight. Oh, that's what it was. Only one demon can be summoned per fight. If the demon is already summoned, every subsequent kill heals it for 1d8 +5 HP and gives it a stacking +1 bonus on attack rolls. Depending on the HD of the killed enemy, the summoned demon will be a Babao, Marilith, or Baelor. This weapon cannot be wielded by lawful good characters. No one really uses pole arms. The horse is dead. The horse is currently dead. But it'll come back after a rest because they're companions. Ooh, chest. Loot the chest. Agate earrings, some rings, scroll of best weapon, potions of vanish. Ooh, while we're alive.
Anything new?
Anything new? Good question. Anything you want to add to your spellbook? Burning Arc. Contagion Mindfire. Fox's Cunning. False Life. Grease. Isle's Wisdom. Rage. Scare. Sense Vitals. Good. That's something. No, it's related to the fact that I am a full-on Azata now. I'm a rank 3 Azata. You missed when I picked my path. We're no longer just a heroic legend. We are now a mythic hero. We're now a full-on Azata, or we're becoming an Azata over time. Anyway, let's talk to Nura because I think that's what we need to do to finish this up.
There's something over there.
Breathing heavily, Nura stands up and wipes her bloody hands on her clothes. Well, what are you waiting for, you scum? Come on, finish me off. Kill me like you killed Staunton, and I'll be glad you defeated the villains. Just make sure you don't wonder whose fault it was that he and I were on the demon's side. Thoughts like that could make you lose your appetite. I understand your pain, hatred, and anger, I stoked those feelings in mortals. I convinced them that the whole world was to blame for their troubles, and that only the demons could help them get revenge. It was a lie. Whatever your demon seducers told you, it was a lie. Your real friends are with your fellow mortals. Who is this? A succubus? And you let her into your party? Ha! Well then I could die a peaceful death. You won't last long. Why did you betray me, Nura? I want to know the truth. You want to know the truth? Here's the truth. I hate all of you. If I had been there the day Arilo Vorlich opened the rift to the abyss, I would have gladly handed her the ingredients for the ritual. I put the pheromone-soaked cloth in your pocket. I wanted those hellbugs to eat your smug face off. I was the one who set the tents on fire that night, and I told the gargoyles who to grab. Every day I was in your army, I did all I could to hurt you. Oh, the things I would gladly do to you, and it would be but 1,000th of what you deserve. She hides her face in her hands. When I was 8, I was auctioned off, like livestock. Like livestock, they used a stick to train me to obey. Did the paladins of Mendev help me? Of course not. Even when we passed through Mendavian City, none of those warriors of good lifted a finger to set me free. Slavers aren't demons after all. Nora looks up and stares at you with eyes red with tears. The first time I came to the wound, I wasn't seeking adventure. My owner dragged me here on a leash. You think the demons bribed me? I was happy to betray him, without a shadow of doubt, expecting nothing in return. I poured a sleeping potion into their soup pot, opened the gate and waited for the demons to come and tear them all to pieces, and me along with them. I didn't care. But the demons saw the real me. They made me a cultist. They offered me a chance for revenge. Revenge, is it? You're a little gnat that stings from the back because it's not got the teeth to bite. But even so, you are more worthy of respect than Staunton, who lurks between both camps. What will you do if I let you go? Let me go? Why would you? No, you mean seriously? You think I'll thank you for your generosity and devote the rest of my days to taking care of homeless puppies? I'll continue exacting my revenges, that's what I'll do. Not on others, if not on you. I'll feed as many crusaders as I can to the demons before I face the sword of someone less forgiving than you. You idiot. Revenge is only sweet when it remains secret right until the very last moment. I'm going to turn around and count to 3. When I turn back, I want you gone. I never thought I'd say this, but this is a mistake. She isn't ready to change. Letting her go means allowing her to continue wreaking havoc and doing evil, including to herself. Let her go. We can't help her by putting in change. The crow on Amber's shoulder looks disapprovingly first at Nura, then at you. Unlike her owner, she clearly disapproves of your decision. Yeah, this probably was... Maybe we screwed up here. Thank you. For giving me another chance to kill you. I will get to you, or your friends. Bye, Nura. Ooh, okay. I wondered if I needed to
No time
loot
for
that real fast.
idling.
Okay, anything else? That was probably a mistake, but hey. We go outside now? What happens? Leave the Citadel. Indestructible Dresden falls again. The victors would like to believe that the second time will be the last, but even gods don't know for certain what awaits them. In any case, it's time to tell the fighters, those who survived this battle, that their suffering was not in vain. Victory is theirs. Okay, I guess we're leaving now. Indeed. Oh, anyway, before we leave, have you got enough? You have. Okay, good. Is that not enough? Dispels fatigue.
The world is full of wonder.
Yeah, we're not over. The party's overloaded, right? Okay, so keep doing that.
Future awaits us. Did I mess up again?
Are you fatigued? You're not fatigued, are you now? Okay, so everyone is no longer fatigued, right? You're not fatigued, you're not fatigued, you're not fatigued. You're not fatigued, you're not fatigued. No one's fatigued, it's that the horse is dead.
Require my unbiased opinion?
No one's fatigued, it's just that the horse is dead. The horse's strength was very important for weight capacity here. Oh well.
The commander of the Crusade has managed to overthrow 70 years of demonic rule in Dresden and restored the Sword of Valor to its rightful place. Will the commander be able to defend the banner she has won with such a valiant effort?
Good question. Today was a long day for me. I am quite tired. Time passed 10 days. Okay. Hi, Ivo. Middle game. A sudden ascent is perilous moment for any military leader. Yesterday the commander was in charge. Yeah, damn it. Can I? No. Knight Commander. Irabeth gives you a deferential salute. I know you have not had time to sit in on any councils in recent days. You have been so busy restoring order in Dresden that you have barely found time to sleep. However, there are some matters that require your attention. I'm ready to report, if you have a moment. I'm listening. Please proceed. Thank you, Knight Commander. Every death is an irretrievable loss, but your leadership has minimized such losses as much as possible. Morale is high among the Crusader forces. The battle for Dresden went brilliantly. Your party attacked the demon commanders, cutting off the head of the enemy forces. We suffered some losses, but nonetheless it was a triumph. Queen Galfrey has been notified already and sent her messenger with a letter for you and a royal reward. Gives you the letter. And Cloak of Resistance +3. Commander, the written word is a poor medium by which to convey my thanks, but it is the only one open to me at present. With this missive I enclose a reward worthy of the leader of a victorious host, a cloak of a warrior of Iomade. But it, and these words of praise, are but a fraction of the accolades you deserve. The Crusader armies acted with skill and coordination. Dresden has been returned to us, as has the Sword of Valor. I am astonished by the reports of how the Holy Relic has changed, but I recognize that what truly matters is our victory. Your victory. May it be the first of many. Accept my valediction and thanks. I have prayed for your success and I shall continue my prayers. In anticipation of a meeting in the near future, Galfrey. In any case, we would never have won it if it weren't for your amazing powers. The moment you raised the Sword of Valor over the Citadel, the light of it must have been visible all the way back in Mendev. And the banner itself, it changed after coming into contact with you. Anyone else would call it sacrilege. I don't know what to make of it myself. It's surprising and strange. Yeah. You know, you've changed, Commander. You've acquired a pet. She nods at the dragon following your heels. But of course, it's much more than that. It's like you were wandering blind before, and now you have found a firm footing. I can sense something emanating from you. I can't explain it. It's like a gust of wind. Ha! You're just too used to stony-faced paladins. That's why it seems strange to you. Irabeth smiles uncertainly. I don't think my face is as stony as the others. Either way, I'm glad to see you in a good mood. When a commander's making jokes, the troop knows that all is well. When a commander isn't making jokes, well, that's just as telling. We won the battle for Dresden, but this war is far from over. The demons now know our true strength, so we must brace ourselves for a merciless counterattack. They will do everything they can to gain control of the city and destroy you personally, and all of us along with you. The only good news is that cultists make up more than half of their forces, so they will have to march the same roads as our fighters. If they were all demons, they could appear here instantaneously and lay siege to the city. Praise Iomade for small mercies. The main demon forces are moving out from the city of Iz and the Threshold Fortress. Scouts are reporting that for now we don't stand a chance of tearing through the defense and launching a counterattack. We can only gather our forces, rebuff their attacks, and wait for the right moment. Unfortunately, other hostile groups keep appearing out of nowhere, and on top of that, Minago is still prowling around somewhere out there. Anevia is trying to find out where the Abyss scum has run off to. Maybe she's already got some leads. Luckily, we're not alone. Mendev is with us. Queen Galfrey has sent us the first reinforcements. They've just entered the city. Besides, news of your victory is spreading throughout Avestan. I'm sure that crowds of new volunteers will soon be pouring into Dresden, inspired by your feat. And that's very good, because you're going to need troops. Here's a brief report about the main problems we're currently facing. Irabeth shows you a sheet of paper with a list of 4 items. Demons with special powers, secret path, missing patrol, and dragon. A dragon? What dragon? As if we didn't have enough problems with the demons already, now there's a wild dragon in the vicinity. Luckily, it's not part of the demon army. If the demons had a dragon on their side, it could pose a serious threat. But there is very little food in the world wound, and the dragon doesn't seem to have a taste for demons and cultists. She keeps attacking small squads of crusaders, picking off those who fall behind, ravaging supply trains. The dragon's been sighted frequently in the sky, but we don't know exactly where her lair is. We have someone to help with this, though. Do you remember the dwarf who bravely attacked the Baelor in front of the citadel during the siege? He's back in the city. He doesn't mind hunting this dragon, apparently. Go talk to him in the tavern. We might be able to help each other. What can you tell me about demons with special powers? Remember that Nabasu that attacked our camp? Irabeth's voice is very calm, but you can tell she's working hard to maintain her composure. He had powers that no ordinary demon should have. It's not the only demon of its kind. We keep receiving reports about similar monsters, all isolated cases for now, but it's possible that in the future we will see entire squads, if not armies of them. We must find out where they're coming from, find the source of their power and destroy it. If we don't, they will crush us before long. Even you can't defeat an entire army of such monsters. Secret path? What are you talking about? Irabeth frowns. We can usually spot armies of demons in advance, as their hordes march along the grey road from Iz or Threshold. But sometimes packs of them appear out of nowhere. They're managing to avoid our scouts somehow and sneaking into our territory. If we don't solve this problem, we cannot attack. The demons will just appear at our backs, block off the gorges and cut us off from Dresden. Anevia is trying to find out how the demons are getting into our territory, but she hasn't succeeded yet. Talk to her. She will tell you more about what she's doing. Is a patrol missing? Yes, it disappeared without a trace during a mission. We didn't even find any bodies. Maybe someone abducted them or there's some natural threat in the area. We can't rule out the possibility of a desertion either. The troop was patrolling the southern road out of the city. The last surviving settlements of Sarkoris lie in that direction, but after the siege of Dresden, contact with them was lost. Hardly any of the inhabitants survived once the demons invaded the area. That's where I started the search. Is that all for now? There are a few pleasant matters. At the Queen's command, the Crusaders who took part in the attack have had their pay doubled, and medals will be awarded to those who are particularly outstanding in battle. You know one of them, the Nat Ilan from the Houndhearts. He led a troop of lost Nerosian soldiers and brought them to the main forces, and later drew the demons' attention in the battle with the Baelor, allowing the wounded to be rescued. And there's one more thing. As you know, there's a vast dungeon under Dresden. It's empty now. None of those imprisoned by the demons survived, and we don't have any new prisoners. We've temporarily placed the body of Staunton Vane in the dungeon. You slew him. What are your orders regarding his body? Anevia thinks we should burn it quietly and forget about it. Some want to see his corpse displayed in the square, but I don't think we should behave like demons and barbarians. He may have been our enemy, but he deserves to be buried as a knight. However, the decision is yours. Of course. Evil requires Lich Mythic Path. If you're a Lich, I wonder, could you just raise Staunton? Oh, that would be cool if you could just raise Staunton as an undead. Oh, see, this is what I meant from before. Like, I want to play this game 10 times over. I want to play this game as every single potential mythic path and see how it changes. As a Lich, you just get to raise Staunton. You killed him, doesn't matter. Like, if I kill you, it's not the end because I just bring you back. Bury Staunton as a knight. Right you are, Commander. Irabeth is hesitating. You can see the struggle on her face, as if she doesn't know whether she should say something. Commander, that day, during the battle, No, my apologies. That is all, Commander. Thank you for your time. Giving a salute, Irabeth turns around and quickly leaves. I don't understand these cities that mortals love so much. Stone, stone, and more stone. All the doors are so close to the ground and they're all the same shape. Why don't they ever put the door on the top floor and slide down to the ground instead? Why do they even want to go outside? It's no fun out there. If somebody built a fountain full of jam, say I'd understand. The sudden voice from over your shoulder drops to an excited whisper. Or a chocolate tree, so people could break off a branch and munch on as they pass by. Huh? I've started hearing voices. That's not a good sign. You hear a cheery snort, and then a tiny female dragon, an evident jam fountain enthusiast, emerges from behind you. Those aren't voices, it's me. I'm a really lovely dragon and your friend. Well now, cute little dragon, if that's true, why did you only start speaking now? Maybe I was a little shy? After all, we don't know each other. I had to take a look around and get used to things. Everything about the material plane is so weird and grey and stony, especially Dresden. What's your name, dragon? Aivu. Because I'm little. In my family, our names get longer as we get bigger and older. Just imagine how funny it would be otherwise. Imagine being a 5-year-old dragon, barely hatched, but they already call you Labyren or Thuliak or something like that. The little dragon snorts, and you conclude that this is her way of laughing. So, where did you come from? What do you mean, where did I come from? I flew all the way here to you. Well, I moved between the planes a tiny little bit and then flew the rest of the way to you. I've always wanted to have a dragon on your... You've always wanted to have a dragon of your very own, haven't you? Who wouldn't want to have their own dragon companion? If I ever meet somebody who doesn't want to have their dragon of their very own, I'll make sure to keep my distance from them. They clearly have a few screws loose. That's what I'm saying. Anything. Damn it, I wanted to try the other choices. That's not possible. So you don't like Dresden much then? It's not that I don't like it. You can have fun here too. But I like my home in Elysium more. The little dragon frowns comically. That makes sense though. After all, we were fighting the demons, and they make everything around them dull and nasty. We're going to stop them soon, right? That's a fair point. Who exactly? Oh, speaking of demons and fightings, you really need to head out to this beautiful ridge outside Dresden as fast as you can. Your friends are waiting for you there. There's something urgent and important they need to tell you. What friends? They're so nice. They were really happy to see me. They really want to see you. I only flew past them the once, so I don't know much, but it must be important. I wonder what's waiting for me this time. Something really fun. You'll see. Hey, Ivu. Ivu. Alright, so where are we? We are in Dresden. We are straight up in Dresden. Half Measure Tavern, the Jewelry Artisan, the Inn, One-Eyed Devil, Horgus Worm, Boar, Social and his Boar, Ember, Prison, House, Abandoned Building, Wendu, Barracks, Sela, Arushale, Arsino, Temple, Camellia, House. What build does your character have? We are an elemental engine kineticist. Hang on, where are my butterflies gone?
With grace?
You stay there. Oh. Come with me, Ivo. God damn it. So again, let's have a look here. Oh my god, all the things you have to do. The Outcast. Wait for Callista's king to be revealed. They will be revealed in this chapter. Sword of Valor. An unknown masked figure called Commander to go to a place called the Heart of Mystery, promising that the secrets of creation will be revealed there. Is this a trap? This is a Sword of Valor quest? Okay. The Dragon's Fate. Find something else that once belonged to Torrentalev. The Dragon Hunt might be linked into that. Despite their high intelligence and rhetorical skills, when evil dragons perceive other species, they revert to their basest primal instincts. Like a giant, mindless, flesh-eating leech, they consider everything other than themselves food. A rumor has spread among the Crusaders about a large and vicious dragon that has been raiding the scout patrols. This particular specimen does not seem remotely concerned by their weapons. She swoops down onto the soldiers and then flies away, having snatched several victims to devour in her lair. Given their lack of experience in dragon hunting, it is unlikely that the Crusaders will meet with much success in their attempt to track down and kill such a cunning adult specimen. However, Erebeth claims that a reputable bounty hunter is currently staying in the town's tavern. It would be wise to seek his help. Know the enemy. The war between Crusaders and demons has been raging for a century, and each side has at times managed to find and apply fundamentally new powers or tactics. It seems that a similar shift has happened again. Extremely powerful demons are appearing in the territory around Dresden, and their abilities are far different to those of any demons the Crusaders have encountered before. Knowledge is the key to victory. That means the commander must learn the secret behind these unusual demons. Search for traces of unusual demon activity. Crusader scouts are reporting a worrying pattern. Though approaching demon armies are normally sighted in advance on the Grey Road, sometimes they appear out of thin air precisely where they shouldn't be. They're cutting off supply lines and intercepting couriers, rations officers, and caravans of provisions. They are destroying the arteries that pump life into the cumbersome and greedy body that calls itself the Crusader army. In order to push west, the commander must first know how the demons are masking their forces, and put an end to it. The commander must conduct reconnaissance to find out how the demons are moving their forces into Crusader territory without attracting attention. Talk to Anivia. The final sunset of winter. When a civilization dies, its settlements slowly turn to ruin, like broken bones turning white in the sun, a skeleton now bereft of any kind of life. This is what happened to Sarkoris, whose numerous settlements are now abandoned and forgotten places where long-dead people once lived. However, something strange is occurring in Dresden's southern road. A Crusader patrol has vanished to where settlements of old Sarkoris once stood. What is happening in these lands? The commander must get to the bottom of it. He'll go south and find out what's happening there. Battered spirit. Even the best people sometimes feel like imposters, pretenders to a position beyond their capabilities. It is especially easy to fall prey to such thoughts if you were responsible for, or even simply failed to prevent, the deaths of people who were counting on you. The events at the Lost Chapel in Dresden have left a ragged wound in the soul of Erebeth Tirabade, a wound which has now turned septic with self-doubt. Who else can heal Erebeth but the commander to whom she entrusted her life? The horrors endured in the Lost Chapel and her resulting breakdown during the battle for Dresden have destroyed Erebeth's morale. Can she regain her confidence? Does the commander even want that to happen? It is far from clear. Well, we got our family sword, didn't we? We found our family sword. Mythic quests. Much like the migratory birds that sense the change in the seasons, all kinds of dreamy and rebellious spirits sense the new power emerge in the lands of the World Wound. All of them are inspired by the commander, the living embodiment of the so-called Wind of Change. Will they come bearing good or evil? And where will this path lead them? Head to this beautiful ridge. Your dragon companion claims that your good friends are waiting for you on a ridge not far from Dresden. Who are they and what do they want from you? Sold the nameless rooms for Nenio. Woljif has fled. See if you can find Woljif again. Middle game. A sudden ascent is a perilous moment for any military leader. Yesterday, the commander was in charge of a small fighting force, the vanguard of the Mendavian army, as it completed a risky mission. Today that force is the Mendavian army itself. Will the commander's talents be up to the task of transforming a squadron into a full-fledged warrior host? We liberated the region of Dresden. Order the Crusades craftsmen to improve a relic. Form the staff council. Build the main stables in Dresden. Build some stables, form the staff council, and improve a relic. And give Erebeth her sword. Yeah. And talk to the elven. Okay. Let's go back inside real fast. Oh, hi. That was quick. CR. Kiar. A middle-aged paladin with a genial face salutes you. His sparse grey hair stands in fuzzy tufts on his head, giving him a distinctly unwarlike appearance. Everbright Crusaders reporting for duty. My name is Kiar Kobelin, and I'm at your service. Queen Galfrey is gathering their main attack forces in Nerosian. She ordered us to replenish the losses suffered in Canabras and come here. We will support your troops. A tall, dark-eyed lad is standing behind Kiar. He passionately echoes Kiar's words. We're ready to go to the front immediately. Allow us to be the spear of the attack. The old crusader calls the young man to order. Morveg, don't speak unless spoken to. Don't worry, no one will be defeating any demons without you. Kiar smiles kindly and tousles the boy's hair. Who have you brought with you? Everbright Crusaders, mainly. We have a lot of volunteers who joined us. Those who arrived at the Queen's call but didn't want to sit in Nerosian waiting for the main army to set off. All the new hotheads know that the front is here. Kiar nods at the boy behind him, the one who's eager to fight. We picked up this one too. He walked to the Canabras with an old sword in his hand and a few copper coins in his pocket. He was going to keep walking to kill the demons. And then he would probably have laid siege to the threshold, no doubt. The boy's cheeks go pink at the old man's gentle mockery, but he continues to stare ahead, resolutely and boldly. Did you fight in Canabras? How are things there? Not personally, no. The Queen summoned me and the bulk of our order to Nerosian. Almost all of those who remained behind in Canabras died, and the ones that didn't were disorganized and leaderless. But the order did not perish. New volunteers have been pouring into our ranks. We are licking our wounds. Canabras is rebuilding. Life wins out. People are coming in from all over Avestan to help. Many are joining up with the Crusaders, just as it happened back in the First Crusade. Great. You will be serving under my command. The Crusader gives you a friendly smile. It's an honor for us, Commander. Let's give the demons a dusting. Okay, manage Crusade affairs. Okay, we have here Regil, Anivia, Erebeth, the Golem, the guards. Okay, let's have a look around. Ah, good. They have removed. I was wondering if they were going to remove all the bull skulls on the ground here. This isn't a Baphomet castle anymore. This is my bedroom, right? Yeah, it is my bedroom. Hi, welcome to my bedroom. We do have two bastard swords of hope. I thought we did. Are we keeping anything here specific? That can go. That can go. That can go. Keep that. That can go. Those can go. That can keep with that for me for the time being. Herald of Pain, that can go. No one's going to use a dueling sword. Actually, no. Get back here. That can go. That can go. That can go. Lethal Squall. Two-handed axe. These are longsword +1. Those can go. Quick Death, Javelin, Rabbit Underdog Pick. Those can go, to be honest. Solemn Hour, Longsword, Evil Outsider's Bane, Cold Sword. That's a pretty damn... Yeah, that's gonna... That's currently better than Radiance. Soul Shear. Tender Touch. Warhammer +1, I can go. Bastion of Lion's Heart's Tower Shield. No one really uses Tower Shields unless I want to give one the ability to use Tower Shields to Sela, which I don't think is in the cards. Maybe. It may be in the cards. At that point, I'll probably have a better one anyway, but never mind. Eluding Tongue. A lot of stuff with it. We'll have to sell a bunch of this stuff anyway. I need to buy a bunch of purifying potions as well because I just don't have any. What can we? Is there anything we can just drop off here? These are Elven. No, Elven notes we need to keep. Keep a bunch of stuff with us. Yep. That is almost new diary. That can go here. That can get dumped off. Turndulif's Claw. Turndulif's... Yep. One of Hideous Laughter. Yep. Oh, there's certain things I can now cast regardless. Certain spells I can now cast without rolling a check for. Because I'm an Azata, I guess. I could go for a rest, but that's...
This is my time to shine.
I might actually end an hour early just because I'm losing my voice again. Because I had to speak a lot today before I even started the stream. And there was a lot of reading involved. So I might nip it in the bud about an hour early. Sorry, folks, just because I don't want to lose my voice completely. You can talk to Ivu. Look, I'll talk to Ivu a little bit more because I like Ivu. When I was little, I mean even littler than I am now, I got really upset because I didn't have a hair tuft on my tail. Now that I realize that hair tufts are for babies, a tail that is truly awesome has got to have a rattle. Tell me about Elysium. I can't tell you all that much about Elysium. I only lived there for 5 years after all, if you don't count the time I spent as an egg. It's a beautiful world. So many things grow there and they produce beautiful fruit, but there are some fruit you're not allowed to eat. There are some places where you're not allowed to fly either. There are some places kids aren't allowed to visit, but not as many as there are here on Galarian. All kinds of beings live in Elysium, even titans and gods. But I've only ever met one. You've met Caden Kalian? Really? God of alcohol, bravery, and freedom. The lucky drunk, the accidental god, the drunken hero. Is an ascended, mortal who has achieved godhood by passing the test of the Starstone. He's not like all the other gods. He can go wherever he wants and can talk to whoever he wants. Imagine that. There I was, just flying around on some errands, and I met him, a god. He let me sit on his shoulder and carried me around for a bit. It was so much fun. But then he gave me a sip of beer and I said it tasted revolting. I realized it probably wasn't the best thing to say to a god of ale and wine. But he wasn't angry. He just laughed and said, I'd understand when I grew up. I hate it when people say that. Even a god. You'd think a god would know that what dragons like. What do you think of my companions? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. I like Arushale the best. She is so cute. And she has wings too. They make her twice as cute. Ivu is totally there for Aru. Ember is kind, but I'm a little scared of her. And don't tell anyone this. I almost got in a fight with that crow of hers. Rachel? Boo. Let's kick him out. Pretty please? He is lawful evil to your chaotic good. Social always makes me smile, but he won't paint me properly. I keep telling him to add an extra tail, a fluffy one, and make my claws fluffy, and maybe add a golden little plume that glows, but he just says I don't look like that in real life. Who cares about real life when you can imagine so much better? Sela? I kind of like her, but I kind of don't. She always treats me like I'm just some little pipsqueak. I mean, I know I'm little, but I'm still a dragon. Camellia is beautiful, but her spirit doesn't seem to want to talk to me for some reason. I guess it's just too shy. Darren is mean. He doesn't even think I'm a little bit cute. I'm sure of it. How can you even speak to someone who doesn't love a cute little dragon like me? I'm a bit scared of Nenio. She's already tried to catch me 3 times. She said she wanted to measure me with a ruler or something and attach a clothespin to my wing. It was sure annoying. Wendog is a mini, and I don't like minis. She's still cute though. Her little spider legs are the cutest of all. Even I was down bad for Wendo. I like Erebeth, but only from a distance. I don't want to be too friendly with her. I mean, she'd probably start making scary faces and stamping her feet if I scattered peas where the paladins go to pray. You know, to make them slip and flail their arms about trying to stay standing. That would be so funny. Anivia wouldn't yell at me, but she'd probably catch me before I even poured the peas. I'm friends with your entire court, especially Aranka, Wallflower, and Ilks, but you probably know that already. The Desna worshippers, yeah. Aren't you scared of battling the demons? Not even a tiny little bit. After all, I have you by my side. By the way, next time we meet any demons, we should ask them if they're scared to fight us. Where'd you come from again? You're my bestest friend. How could I not help you? As for coming here, I sensed your power and flew all the way to you. I mean, I can usually fly between the planes by myself, but your power has like a guiding light, so I just flew. I have to go. And I have to go too. You both have to go, both of us. I'm just going to save now, because I want to click the board, but I don't want to get dragged into something complicated. I just want to find out what happens if I click this. How bad is it going to be? I don't want to deal with all that stuff now. I am going to call the stream there because I'm really feeling my... Oh, it's just this. Okay. So you have more... So Dresden? Yep. Now that you've captured Dresden, new options for the Crusade have become available to you. You can now construct buildings and forts in Dresden, issue decrees, and capture and investigate new regions. Both mercenary and trainable units will appear at the commander's quarters in Dresden. Good, someone appear in Dresden now. Demon armies will try to take Dresden from you. Destroy them, or else after 7 days of siege, Dresden will be completely blockaded by enemy forces and you will no longer be able to command the Crusade. To access the Crusade management menu, click the button in the bottom right corner of the screen on the global map. Hey, power's back. Hey, Reloaded. Brother, how you doing? Power cuts suck. I am losing my voice, so I'm going to call the stream real soon. Developing each of the Crusade stats opens up new options that empower your armies and economy. Military focuses on drilling and training units. Recruit both trainable and mercenary units to improve the rank of your military stat. Logistics focuses on economy and construction. Construct buildings to improve the rank of your logistics stat. Diplomacy focuses on establishing contacts with mercenaries and foreign nations. Enhance the significance of the Crusade by earning resources of all the types to improve the rank of your diplomacy stat. And leadership focuses on morale and army generals. Win battles and level up your generals to improve the rank of your leadership stat. Once the rank up requirements for another Crusader stats have been met, you will unlock the corresponding decree. Your military campaign will require 3 types of resources: finance points, materials points, and energy points. Finance points are used for all the Crusade's various needs, but first and foremost, they are needed to recruit units. Materials points are used primarily for building construction. Energy points are used for recruitment of mythic units and the completion of certain decrees. You gain new resources every day. Prevailing over demon armies in battle and constructing certain buildings increase the income of resources, but you can also purchase the required resources with gold. I can sort of just buy... I can't buy energy points, but I can buy anything else. I can buy 18,000 finance and 3,600 materials. Visitor from the past. A small crevice opened in the middle of Dresden, then a tiny sickly old man climbed out. Coughing heavily, he introduced himself as the spirit of the Sarkorian land and thanked the Crusaders for their struggle. He wishes to help the Crusaders, offering the crew members a choice. You can either open up the metal deposits that sleep deep beneath the earth not far from the fortress, or grow lush forests on top of them where a wild game will make its home. Ooh, okay, hang on. I'm not going to click anything. I'm not going to pick anything because I haven't got the brain for that right now. A conflict between 2 officers has led to a skirmish with demons. Led to defeat in a skirmish with demons. One of the officers, a charming young noble, tried saving the lives of the soldiers. The other, a cynical veteran mercenary, acted based on the principle that victory is all that matters. The soldiers from each unit blamed the other unit officer for the defeat. How should the investigators arbitrate the guilty parties? Ooh. Punish both officers, punish the aristocrat, let the aristocrat's warriors judge the veteran, and the mercenary soldiers judge the noble. Or reconcile the 2 officers. I don't know, I'm not going to pick these right now. 11 decrees. You can only have 1 of your decrees issued for each of the Crusade stat at any time. Each decree has a cost and a completion time. Some decrees can only be issued once, others have a repeat time, which is displayed in the decree description window. Your progress in Crusade management unlocks certain special decrees. A stat rank up decree becomes available upon meeting specific rank up requirements. A relic upgrade decree, which turns a relic into a powerful artifact for a party to use, becomes available when you obtain a suitable relic. So we have here rank ups. We can form a military council. We can form a diplomatic council. We can form a staff council. We can form a logistic council. We need to make a staff council. That was one of the things that was in the objectives, right? That was a full-on objective, was to make a staff council. Development. Outpost to Bastion expansion. What do you have? Other stuff. Economy, army command, relics. The fate of the fate of this fallen knight. Chilroar's hidden tusks. The unholy symbol of Rovagug. The phylactery of Stevanius the Rotten. The fate of the Soul Shear. Okay, we can start augmenting some of these relics. And the other is studying the Sword of Valor. The Sword of Valor, the great relic of the Crusades, mysteriously changed upon coming into contact with the commander. What does that mean? Clerics and wizards could shed some... Okay, this is the logistics symbol. So that's a logistics... that's a logistics... decree. These are all diplomacy decrees. Development is logistics decree. Rank ups are individual decrees. Okay. The map itself. The world wound is there. That's what Canabris was. This map is way bigger than I thought it was going to be in the campaign. Okay, so we have here, we have... Let's have a look here. These are the Shy Boys. Amplify resistance. Party teleportation. The commander's party teleports to the target fort in which the teleport... Ooh, hang on, we got... Whoa, what? Who? What? No. Okay, hang on. So army, that's... Who are you then? We have some champions and some paladins. Champions. Lawful good, 23 hit points. They get one attack that does 2d6 plus 13 each. You got 45 of them. Compare that to Footmen. They've got less HP than Footmen, less AC than... What the F? Footmen have more HP, more AC. They got way less attack, but champions have way more damage. And paladins, 91 hit points. They're basically 2 attacks, 18 power. Power times d6 times unit number, so Lay on Hands heals 18 times d6 times 2. So 36 times 2. So 36 times d6. HP. Okay. That's Crusade Army 6. Crusade Army 5, sorry, is just a bunch of these, okay. 4 is down here. Now you need your own infrastructure to hire trainable units. To recruit infantry units, build the main barracks. To recruit range units, build the shooting range. Cavalry, build the stables. You still have access to mercenary units. These arrive in Dresden every week. The base stats of mercenary units are better than those of trainable units, but mercenaries require more resources that can only be recruited at a group in its entirety. If you're not satisfied with the mercenaries that have arrived in a given week, you can search for new units. The number of times you can search for free in a week is limited, but it can be increased in time. Depending on the mythic path that you've chosen, you will gain access to decrees that result in special mythic... Okay. So, we're now recruiting in Dresden, because this army is currently in Dresden. So, recruiting in Dresden. So, these armies here can start moving to Dresden, because I don't think they're required down here anymore. We'll slowly start moving the armies up. Crusader Army 1... Head to Dresden. Crusader Army 3. Head to Dresden. Crusader Army 4, you're there. Crusader Army 4, there. Shy Boys, head to Dresden. Right. Shy Boys. Pick up everything you can from everyone else. No. No. Yeah. Bring you over there. Bring you over here. real briefly. $159 hit points, AC 17, 140. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's way better. Right. And okay, so I think we're gold, right? It's just you two? Okay. So it's just these two right now. You. Oh, okay, you, then swap. No. No. Damn it. There we go. You can combine there. Which lowers them down to Shy Boys, and then this army. They're together now. We can also head north. We can head that way, and down, and that way. Keeper's Canyon. No. Camp map. Gargoyle Canyon. Enter. We can now build stuff, can we? Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, this is going to be even more complex than Kingmaker. Okay. Combined stats, sure. West Selin, Gargoyle Canyon. Can I rename places? Alchemist Lab, Citadel. Hang on, so we only have a 4. So adds logistics, 10% energy to all generals. Citadel increases the time of a siege, can be fought by 3 days. Garrison range. Garrison barracks, garrison stables, hospital. Increase our infirmary size in. An inn increases finance points income by 200 if there are no buildings that provide recruitment in the fort. Supply center increases materials point income by 3. Watchtower. All allied units within the fort's area of control gain a +1 bonus to attack, AC, and saving throws and initiative. Okay, some interesting things here. Gargoyle Canyon. I wish I knew what their area of control was. Can I choose to not select an army, please? Yeah, we've done that. Yeah, cool. No. Villareth Ford's Outpost. Manage. Manage. Same thing, right? Yeah, same thing. I wonder where they reach. Like, what's the... Like, what is the zone of control for these forts? There's something there. I don't even know what that is. That's... Okay, so Dresden? Dresden. We have in Dresden currently have a main archery range, which provides recruitment of archers, rangers, bandits, marksmen, slingers, and headhunters if available. It already exists. Smithy. +1 bonus to attacks for all trainable units in the adjoining buildings. Only one smithy can be built in each fort except for Dresden. Arsenal gives a bonus to AC. Main barracks lets you supply with conscripts, footmen, spearmen, convicts, champions, and shield bearers. I see bandits there. I see convicts here. Supply center. Increases materials output by too much. Enter. Hang on. Enter. Okay, so we have here, we have the view build. That's main barracks, smithy, main archery range, arsenal, supply center. We can build apothecary, more arsenals, citadel. This seems to be good to have. Engineer's workshop reduces the cost of building construction by 10%. That seems like useful to have regardless. If everything is cheaper by 10%, the sooner I make this, the better. Howl of Glory. Valuable trophies captured by Crusaders draw glory hunting mercenaries. Hall of Glory reduces the cost for recruiting mercenaries by 5%. Hall of Strategy provides a bonus to attack and defense for all generals. Hospital. Main Stables lets you get mounted scouts, paladins, cuirassiers, hedge knights, raiders, and light cavalry. Mercenary Guild increases the number of mercenaries. Military Academy is bonus to attack and AC for all trainable units. That's basically a... Okay, so Arsenal requires adjoining buildings. And so does Smithy. Okay, they've done it in an interesting way there. Okay, cool. That does not require adjacency. Cool. Pathfinder Society Lodge gives you okay, that's for trainable units. That's for mercenary units. Sanctuary increases energy incomes by 4. Shelter allows the commander's party to rest in the fort without increasing the effect of abyssal corruption. We haven't got one of these? Surely it's in Dresden it's relevant. Smithy Teleportation Circle. Have you not got a teleportation circle here? That's problematic. The teleportation circle allows the commander's party to teleport to this fort from anywhere on the map. Not just from fort to fort, from anywhere on the map. Okay, we definitely want these things up and running. Fast travel, yes please. Training grounds. Provide a 10% bonus to damage for all trainable units in adjoining buildings. And watchtower. Right folks, I'm going to call it there because my voice is going and I'm overly hyped for this. This is looking so good. I'm going to quickly just back out into... Hang on, how do we leave this? X. There. And I'm going to save, which I did anyway, didn't I? I think I saved... Oh, I'll save again just because we save without the things already been done. That one there, save. This is done right? Yes. Yep. No, what? 22, 24. 21st. That's way before. Well, that was the last save we did. That was the save at the start of the stream. Okay, don't want to lose that one. That was the one we just did. That's just the autosave that happened after. You know what? Save it there. Done. Yeah, I'm going to call that there, folks, and I'm going to rest my voice. Let's see if I can find someone to raid as well. But now, this is the key point. This is as far as I've ever gotten before. My previous playthrough ended at this point. I got to this point, I picked Angel, that playthrough, and I have never gone through this. So from here on out, I have no idea what's happening. I had a vague idea what was happening before, the thing that I'd forgotten, but I'd kind of remembered as we were going through. From here on out, completely new territory for me, not a clue. So really looking forward to it, and setting up the stuff. If you missed the beginning of the stream where I actually picked my mythic path, I go into explaining some of the other ones as well. So you can go back and watch that in the VOD. This VOD will go up on my YouTube VOD channel, not the main YouTube channel. The YouTube VOD channel will come up. It'll come out tomorrow evening, 24 hours from the start of the stream. I'll be back on Monday. Not entirely sure with what. It'll be something with Barrick. Multiplayer. I think it's not going to be GTFO, so it might just be Darktide or something on Monday. Wednesday will not be Gloomhaven. There's no Gloomhaven next week, so I'll find something else to do on Wednesday. Maybe even more Darktide. Friday and Saturday more Pathfinder. And Saturday and Thursday will be the last round of the Star Sector tournament. So I'm looking forward to that too. But yeah, I'm going to go get some sweets or something, get some honey lemon tea, rest my throat. But I'll catch you next time. I will go raid into... Who is streaming at the moment? Dad Wrestler is streaming, so I'll raid into Dad Wrestler. Dad Wrestler doing some Noita. Raid Dad Wrestler. And I will catch you all hopefully on Monday, folks. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye.